Aries. Aries symbol comfort and pleasure are in high focus today, dear Aries, and may drive decision-making with the moon's move into your solar second house. Slowing down is good for you now. You might take the time to think up new ways to protect, improve, or build your resources. Mercury has just moved to the top of your solar chart, where it will transit until January 2nd. This cycle brings more mental activity and involvement with career, reputation, and goal-setting exercises. Communications are a little more studied or guarded during this cycle, and this can be necessary since others are more inclined to take you seriously. There is much information to absorb, learn, and take in that will assist you in making choices and furthering your goals, and it makes sense to pay close attention, but going too far with this can lead to fretting. Taurus. Taurus symbol: the moon moves into your sign today, where it will spend over 2 days, dear Taurus. You quite naturally take the lead or act independently today. The qualities that come most naturally to you tend to set the emotional tone of the day. You crave more interactivity with Mercury currently transiting your spirit sector. This transit, lasting until January 2nd, helps ease self-expression and smooth out communications, which is helpful with Venus soon to turn retrograde in the same area of your solar chart. You may feel inspired by an idea or learn something that excites you and positively impacts future projects. Your aspirations and ideals are driving forces in your life. During this cycle, you might frequently think about ways to enjoy a change of pace and experiences beyond the ordinary and mundane. There is a greater hunger for learning, but not the rote kind. You want instead to expand your knowledge. This transit stimulates your curiosity or mental restlessness if you're not feeding your interests. Gemini. Gemini symbol: Mercury is now transiting your intimacy sector, where it will stay until January 2nd, dear Gemini. You have a growing interest in the hidden elements of your life. You pick up a lot more from your environment than usual, seeing motives, subtleties, and power dynamics more clearly. It's harder to break your concentration as you are far less sensitive to potential distractions. With this focus, you can move mountains. Mercury here helps bring more objectivity to complicated and deep-rooted emotions and circumstances. Discussions can intensify quickly, yet you can detach yourself from topics enough to keep things rational, logical, and fair. The moon moves into your hidden privacy sector today, and you may want to hide away similarly. It's a time for recouping your energy. Activities that honor your need to reconnect with your inner spirit are apt today and tomorrow. Cancer. Cancer symbol: the moon heads into your social sector for a couple of days, dear Cancer. You seek comfortable, pressure-free interactions. People are drawn to you quite naturally. Mercury has just moved into your opposite sign for a stay until January 2nd. During this cycle, there can be fantastic opportunities through your interactions with others. The idea now is to look at your life from a different perspective. This position could also mean others have a lot to say, or a lot of input, in your life at this stage. Talking and making decisions with a close partner is most appealing in the weeks ahead. Leo. The moon heads to the top of your solar chart for a couple of days, dear Leo, and you want to feel more in charge of your life. It's an excellent time to consider or set new goals. Mercury has just entered your solar 6th house, where it will stay until January 2nd, and you can become entirely caught up in the details of your everyday life. You may be dissecting problems, solving tricky matters, and finding solutions to practical problems. Do watch for overthinking and overanalyzing situations. With this tendency kept in check, you'll do well if you put extra effort into organizing your space and seek information that helps you improve your health, habits, and daily routines. While you continue to tune into your needs for leisure, play, and entertainment or creativity, you begin to put more thought into your routines, chores, and health. Virgo. The moon heads into your spirit sector for a couple of days, dear Virgo, and emotional refreshment becomes more important. There could be a chance to pursue a special interest, or there can be an opportunity to enjoy a change of scenery. Your planetary ruler, Mercury, has just moved into your solar 5th house for a stay until January 2nd. Mercury's energies here add a stronger desire to make sense of your feelings. You may be analyzing your love life, verbalizing your affections, or pouring more mental energy into games and creative pursuits. You are proud of your ideas, and very good at expressing them to others smoothly. This transit encourages your desire to share yourself, especially your observations and ideas, with others. Libra. The moon heads into your intimacy sector for a couple of days, dear Libra, and you're going deep. You get the desire to turn inward as you examine your motivations or to take a break from the action so that you can observe and strategize. Mercury has just moved into another introspective area of your chart, your sector of home and family, where it will visit until January 2nd. There can be more frequent discussions and thoughts about family, domestic life, your support system, roots, and the past. Activity increases in your home, and this can include work or learning and study. This transit helps you bring more logic and rationale to matters, and it can also open up communications with loved ones. Scorpio. The moon moves into your opposite sign for a couple of days, challenging you to find a balance in your life, dear Scorpio. It's a good time to consider the other side of the coin and weigh the pros and cons. Someone might help you gain perspective. Mercury has just moved into another social area of your solar chart, the 3rd house. Until January 2nd, Mercury here keeps you mentally busy. You'll be doing more connecting, calling, writing, and sharing. There can be more fluency when writing and speaking. You're putting out feelers and learning a lot of diverse but useful things. You could sometimes be a little fidgety or nervous during this cycle, perhaps due to increased errands or some information overload. On the other hand, you could enjoy the challenge of tackling a variety of subjects. As well, talking, writing, and studying can be good ways to handle stress. It's a great time to pick up information from your environment and the people in it. Sagittarius. The moon moves into your work and health sector for over 2 days, dear Sagittarius. The idea now is to handle minor problems before they manage to grow and take over your life. Your emotional focus is more often on your health or daily routines. Mercury has just started its transit of your solar 2nd house, where it will stay until January 2nd. You're in great shape for focusing on priorities, and you gravitate more to concrete facts and certainties than dreams and visions just for now. It helps simplify your life on some levels, although you could be missing critical spiritual considerations when making decisions and drawing conclusions. Still, you're in fabulous shape for analyzing or sorting out your finances. It's also a great period for gathering new money-making ideas. Capricorn. The moon moves into your creative sector for over 2 days, dear Capricorn, and you're exploring or discovering your needs for fun and entertainment. Mercury has just moved into your sign, and your mental energies quicken. During this cycle, you're more likely to share your ideas and inspiration with others and less inclined to procrastinate or question your goals and dreams. You might feel freer to express yourself in the weeks ahead. Mercury will stay in your sign until January 2nd, and others more often listen to your ideas and opinions. However, you're also more inclined to independently make your choices and decisions. It's the time of year when you can most easily use the power of words to attract what you want for yourself. Aquarius. The moon moves into your home and family sector for over 2 days, dear Aquarius, and you seek familiar faces and places. The emphasis is on finding peace, comfort, and a stronger sense of self before moving forward. Mercury has just moved into your solar 12th house, where it will transit until January 2nd, and some time for reflection is appropriate. While this can be a cycle of limbo for some issues, it's a vital time for reflection. Ideas are, in fact, in the developmental stage, and you intuitively sense that you shouldn't share them until they, and you, are ready. You can think a lot about the recent past, your feelings, and where you are at in your journey. You are more impressionable than usual, but you can often keep your observations to yourself during this cycle. You could be, or should be, doing more contemplative activities, research, and reflection. Discretion may, in fact, benefit you now. Pisces. Mercury has just moved into your solar 11th house, where it will transit until January 2nd, dear Pisces. This transit brings more attention to teams, friendships, networking, groups, community, and causes, particularly on mental levels. It's an inventive period for ideas, although it's not always the most practical period. You want to enjoy yourself, fulfill happiness goals, make contact, and reach out to like-minded people. Group activities and friendships can be more involving. You're keeping abreast of current affairs and happenings with friends or in your community and networks. Conversations with friends and various networking activities increase and offer learning experiences. Your ideas during this cycle are especially progressive and unconventional, as you are questioning the rules you typically live by and entertaining new ideas. Not all of these ideas are necessarily going to last or lead to new projects, but it's a time of dreaming up new possibilities and new possible solutions to problems.